So hello. So today I wanted to talk today a wee bit about my Russian learning challenge, and I just wanted to say first of all why I decided to do it. So I have like a Russian friend, and I met him there recently. I was living in Germany there for 9 months, and I met my Russian friend in Berlin, and I just decided that my next challenge could be, it would be good to do Russian, seeing as I have a friend from there. And I know he's coming here. He said he was coming here at the end of June. So I decided at the start of June to start learning Russian. And I think it's been a good decision so far because I actually really enjoy it. Like it was totally different. I thought it would be a difficult language to learn. So I thought, oh, I like a challenge, so I might as well go for it. But it turns out it's not really that difficult. Like once you get your head around the letters and the pronunciation, and it's not any more difficult than any other language. So, well, I think it makes it easier that I've already learnt German, because a lot of the words are actually quite similar. Well, not that many really, but some of them are quite similar in German. And I think because I understand like genders and things from learning German, now it's easier to learn a third language. Okay, so I just wanted to just talk a wee bit about what I use to learn Russian. So I use this thing called, I think it's either Babbel or Babel. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I would pronounce it Babbel, but I think it's because I've lived in Germany for 9 months, and that's what people call it over there. So anyway, I downloaded it onto my phone as like an app, and I've just been using it every day. Like I've been using it pretty much every day. And normally one lesson's only like 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes. So I've been doing like 1 or 2, maybe 3 lessons a day, it just depends. And I've also been using Pimsleur language learning software. So with Babbel it was really good because I could learn the letters and the pronunciation. So that was really useful, and I just learned how to spell everything, and that really helps me learn whenever I can see how things are spelt and then hear how it sounds as well. So I have to get it from all different angles so that I can learn it better. Yeah, and then I used Pimsleur then, and I found it really good just for getting like flow in your sentences, because I could say like, oh, I want to drink something, я хочу пить кое-что, я хочу пить кое-что, and like they go over this stuff with you in the Pimsleur program, so you just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it, and it gets easier over time. Okay, so I just wanted to say then a few words in Russian. So hello is привет. I think it's доброе утро is like good morning, and добрый день is good afternoon. Yes, it's good afternoon, but you can also use it any time of the day. And there's добрый вечер is like good evening. So these are quite useful phrases to have if you meet someone new or at any time really. And then goodbye, you say до свидания, or you can also say пока. So до свидания is a bit more formal, I would say, but пока is more like bye, пока. And how are you? You could say как дела, like how are things, or как у тебя дела, or как у вас дела. You can also say, как у тебя дела is if you're friends with someone. So like the T form is if you know someone and you're saying you. Or как у вас дела is like the formal version. It's the same in German. Like German you have du und sie. So sie is like the formal form of you. Okay. So yeah. And like what's your name? If it's someone you don't know, you'd say, well, you wouldn't know the person if you were asking their name really. So you'd say как вас зовут to someone who's older than you, because normally you do it as like a sign of respect. You would use the vas part. Как вас зовут? Or if you were saying to your friend, if you forgot their name, or to someone your own age, you say как тебя зовут? I think no. I think it's как тебя зовут. Sorry, I started speaking German there. But I should check. I need to check that. Okay, and I say my name is Emma. Меня зовут Emma. I am 25 years old. I just need to double check this one because I always get confused with the numbers. Okay, mnie 25 lat. Mnie 25 lat. Okay, I think that's right, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm 25 years old. I have 2 brothers. Yeah, u mnie 2 brata. And the reason I actually remember the word brat, like brother is brat, and I find I can remember it really easily because both my brothers are brats, like we shit. But I remember their name, or I remember the word in Russian very easily. But I can also say ich, as in my brothers, they, ich очень, they are very, mnie, ich очень умная, they are very intelligent. Because they are very intelligent. They're just very annoying. So that's how I remember the names. So yeah, I would really recommend, if you want to learn Russian, I would really recommend getting Babbel first. Actually, well, you can get loads of them at the same time, but obviously you have to pay for it. So I go for Babbel first because it's cheap and you learn like the alphabet from straight off the bat, and I think that's really good because once you know the alphabet, you can read everything and you're not relying on the romanization of the words. You can read the proper Cyrillic letters, which is good. Yeah, what else did I want to say? Yeah, like Pimsleur is really good if you want to go on holiday or something. If you don't have much time, you can just learn some phrases, and it's really good. There's also I downloaded this thing recently. It's like Russian Pod 101. It's also really good. I was actually listening to it last night, and I learned a lot of new words and just like solidified some of the things that I already knew. So I thought that was really good. Yeah, what else? I've just been using like masterrussian.com. I was on that website. I've been talking to my friend, asking him questions about verbs and things. And yeah, so hopefully in a few more weeks then I'll put up like another update. This is just my 3-week update, but then in another 3 weeks I'll put up another update, and hopefully by then I'll be able to talk a bit more and have a proper conversation. Like I'd say, like I feel like I'm on that verge now where like I was absolutely rubbish a few weeks ago, and now I'm getting slightly better, starting to understand it. Things are starting to fall into place or to click into place. So I think in another week or 2, or by the time I'm making my second video, it'll be a lot better. Okay, so yeah, so I just want to say goodbye and have a good wee day. So, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Okay, so paka. Cheers. Or close